guys, it's Chris. Welcome back to my channel, aka Beauty and the Vape. I have another review for you. Today is the third installment of the Sabores del Encanto line. This is the Canita De Queso, and it is a cream cheese flaky pastry. These are all exclusive dessert flavors from the island of Puerto Rico. This is in conjunction with Fogging Out with the Batman. This is his line, Santos, Fogging Out with the Batman, and EMB. And I want to thank Santos and I want to thank EMB for sending this my way for review. So this is the third installment. First one I thought was my favorite. Second one made me a believer. Let's see what we got going here. So this is a cream cheese flaky pastry, and it sounds amazing. So let's see what we've got here. I'm going to be testing on my top side with my nudge as normal. Okay, so I have this at 45. I'm going to turn it up to 48 because that's what I've been doing. Let's see what we got here. I turned it up to 70, and I'm getting the flaky pastry. Actually, I had it on 71. That's too hot of a vape for me. This is a 0.31 coil. Okay, guys, on the nudge with a 3.1 coil, 3.85 volts, I'm finding with all of these liquids, of course, it's all your personal preference, that your front notes, which for this would be cream cheese, comes out better on lower wattages, just in this particular setup. And when it's at higher wattages, you get more of the flaky pastry. This is just an all-around good dessert vape. Now, is this one of my favorites in the line? No. I'm always going to be honest, even though Batman is one of my favorite people in the world, and I know he worked really hard on this. It's not a cheesecake, for sure. It's definitely a cream cheese flaky pastry. So think of like, what I'm getting is maybe a sugared phyllo dough kind of vibe. So if you don't know what phyllo dough is, it's a very, very thin, flaky pastry. They make baklava out of it and stuff like that. So that's what it reminds me of, but it's got like sugar particles in it. Okay, I'm getting the cream cheese. Now, I've never had, well, besides a cheesecake, I was going to say, I've never had cream cheese specifically in a dessert vape. This is definitely more of a dessert vape, where the last one, you'll have to watch that, that was the pumpkin flan, was it definitely a dessert vape, but it was savory dessert. That's what I got from it, which was great. The sweet and the savory really, evened it out. This is definitely more of a dessert vape. And you get that cream cheese folded in with the, the sweetness, whatever's used to sweeten this dessert. I'm not sure what it is. And then on the exhale, you get that flaky, sugary pastry. Yeah, it's definitely not a cheesecake, but it's a really good dessert vape. Would I, just vaping this offhand and seeing cream cheese flaky pastry, would I expect a little more cream cheesiness? Yes, it's nice and creamy. But would I expect a little more cream cheesiness? Yes. I don't think, let me see. I'll turn it down a little more. We'll do 43. Okay, no, that doesn't really do much of anything. So, how do I describe this one? This one's very hard to describe. It's definitely a dessert vape. It's definitely a pastry vape. It's not a French toast. It's not a donut. It's almost like a Danish sort of, flaky pastry. And the cream cheese, I'm not getting notes of cinnamon or notes of, anything else in there. So I'm not really sure. I'll put the whole description down below also for you guys. I really didn't want to read the descriptions because I wanted to know what I got from it. I would describe this as a cheese Danish. Now, I don't know what kind of cheese they use in a cheese Danish, but that's what I would describe it as. It's really good. It's not too sweet. There's a hint of savory in there because of the cream cheese as opposed to like a fruit filling or something like that. But it doesn't take away from the dessert element of it. And that's the flaky pastry. I could picture, a cheese Danish sprinkled with some, granulated sugar. Really, really, really good, guys. I like this. Is it my favorite out of the line? No. To me, this is a dessert vape that kind of goes along with all the other dessert vapes. There's nothing to me that really makes this one stand out, where the other ones really stood out to me. This one doesn't really stand out. It's great. It's a great, if I'm looking for something, a dessert vape that's just good and sweet but not too sweet. Could it be an all-day vape for me? Yes. Okay, the more I'm vaping it, I'm getting more of that cream cheesiness. And I'm not saying this is a cheese Danish vape, but that's the only thing I can compare it to. This is a great everyday dessert vape. Now, my vapes personally, and I think I started off with two that were very unique. And so this one to me, is it good? Yes. Is it better than a lot of dessert vapes I've had? Yes, because I do get the cream cheese and I get the dessert end of it and I get the flaky crust, which to me, please don't put the description as cream cheese flaky pastry if all I'm going to get is the flaky pastry or all I'm going to get is the cream cheese. So it's very well rounded. Would I gravitate towards it from, the others? I'm trying not to be biased from the others that I've tried. No, I wouldn't. I mean, yes, I would definitely vape it. But if I had my choice, this is not the first one I would pick up. But it is very good. What I like about these is that if you knuckle test them, because obviously, I over drip all the time. I'm an over dripper, over squonker, over doer, over talker, over whatever. You guys already know. Super extra. So when I, licked my mod, it tastes super sweet. So this line right here, you cannot knuckle test it and say, ooh, no, that's too sweet for me. Or, ooh, no, that wouldn't be for me. You really have to put these in whatever your device is and vape it because it's a totally different experience. Okay, and with all of these, the sweetness lingers at the end, which is what I like a lot. You're still getting the taste of the e-liquid itself, but the sweetness lingers at the end. And I just like that. I like that sweet finish. That's just me personally. It's not sickeningly sweet. It's not like I'm vaping it and I'm going, oh, after, 5 or 6 of these, I'm going to get like, it's too sweet. I don't want to vape it anymore. Absolutely not. I have the whole line, and the first 2 that I tried were like very unusual, very great, and they stood out. Do I think this one stands out? No, but it's good. So I want to thank Santos, Fogging Out with the Batman. I want to thank Ian B. I want to thank you guys. Thank you guys for coming back to my channel. I appreciate it so much. I've lost, I think, like 16 subscribers. That's it, you guys. I've been out of this for a year, and I've only lost 16 subscribers. So you guys are amazing. I love you guys so much. Put your comments down below. Let me know. Have you guys tried this one? Is this one of your favorites, the cream cheese flaky pastry? Let me know. Let me know notes that you got that maybe I didn't get in whatever in this e-liquid. But, it's a great dessert vape. 100%. Will I vape it? Will I vape this whole bottle? Yes, I will. I certainly will. It's just not a standout in the line. But, of course, there's a line of like 6. So there's going to be something for everybody. So I love you guys, and I will see you in the next one. I can see the lonely road, but I can't breathe. I can see my